cracks seem to have appeared, I would suggest to you slightly, with the departure of Kate Beecroft from your Council of Ministers. Now, in your press handout, you say, I understand Mrs. Beecroft's decision to relinquish her position, and you go on to say you called a meeting to have this famous Westminster phrase, a full and frank conversation on a wide range of political and departmental issues. And she says she was left little choice but to resign. In other words, she jumped before she was pushed. Well, what is the situation?
Well, I think you've read it out, Roger. Obviously, things clearly hadn't been working for a while in the department. Now we'd had 2 resignations out of the 4 members on the department. We'd had 2 members resign because they weren't happy with the way it had been going. And obviously, speaking to the remaining members and others, it became clear that the situation couldn't carry. So we carry on. I thanked Kate very much for her hard work. She's very passionate about health and social care, and I respect her for that. Obviously, we'd worked well as backbenchers in the previous administration. We worked well in the Council of Ministers, but sometimes you've got to make the tough decisions, and I had to make that. I didn't get any enjoyment from it, but it had to be made, and we move on. And as I say, I thank her very much for her hard work.
Well, that's fine, but one sometimes wonders, being at the top end of probably one of the biggest departments, in the sense it's got a £264 million gross budget, which is fairly substantial.
It says on 209 million net budget.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And I would suggest that in one sense it's impossible, department, you were head of it at one time, it's impossible to accurately budget. You cannot forecast all the demand that's going to come.
Well, it certainly is a tough department. I know, I think in my time we were £9 and £10 million overspent for the 2 years. We only got an inflationary increase each year to try and cover the drugs bill. So this year we did give it an £11 million increase to try and plug that gap. Now, health, the social care element of it came in on budget and wasn't overspent, but obviously health is an area where the costs are going up and up all the time, and we've got to look, it's back to that sustainable and affordable policies.
It also
Roger.
may be a case of looking at how the whole thing is funded and operated. It needs another model.
Well, it does, and therefore we are having a debate in Tynwald next week to discuss this and have it reviewed, and I will be obviously supporting that review.
There is a problem, isn't it? You say that there's lack of confidence amongst the other members that were with her departmental members, but sometimes the pressures come from other sources. I mean, to use that biblical phrase, the hand was the hand of Esau, but the eye was the eye of Jacob. How much of this dissatisfaction, do you think, has been fed through from the administration levels in the hospital? Because Kate has expressed on numerous occasions frustration about things taking so long to do.
Well, obviously, I think there was no secret that certain elements of administration herself didn't get on well, and we were constantly trying to fix that and work it through. And as a politician, you always want to achieve things quicker than is humanly practical to do it properly, and that is a frustration we all share.
We've also all known in the past experience of where senior officers bring about delay because they don't really want to do it.
Well, it's then up to you as a politician to ensure that it is done. And as I say, it's disappointing that it's happened, but we move on. And next week I'll be announcing a new Minister for Health and Social Care.